if you leave this sore open and untreated, or you you put you treat yourself badly and you don't nurse this wound, or you don't give this wound attention, it will never be healed. So forgiveness is exactly like that. So it's like uh, uh, um, something you need to heal emotionally, and it's space for you to also grow as a person, because it's not it's not it's actually superficial to think in life you can never be wronged, or you cannot wrong someone else. So these things happen in life, but the most important thing is that what do you make out of this? And it won't be easy, but you have to forgive. And it doesn't mean you are forgetting. And it just means that you choose peace over bitterness, over revenge, over anger. You choose it because you want to set yourself free and have peace. And forgiveness does not mean you will allow something to happen to you again. You can forgive, and then after that, like I said, you will learn, and then you will have to create boundaries, and you become more emotionally intelligent after you have forgiven, because or been forgiven, because it's in itself a life lesson to forgive. And not to forgive someone, or not to be forgiven, or not to ask for forgiveness, it really is like living in the dark. So it's quite a bad place to be in. And the moment you ask for forgiveness, the moment you are forgiven, the moment you forgive someone else, it's like you bringing light where there was darkness. And most of the time, it's a matter of you, the one that deserves to forgive, not because the other person might um, deserve the forgiveness, because some other people don't ask for forgiveness. So if someone did something wrong to you and they don't necessarily come back to ask for an apology or forgiveness, you have to consciously forgive that person, because you forgive, because you deserve that whatever was inside you needs to be released. And another important thing that comes to mind at this very moment is forgiving yourself. It's so important to forgive yourself for not showing up for yourself. Forgive yourself for accepting less. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made. Forgive yourself for the good, for the betterment of your growth. And it's also important to forgive people you love, because the biggest form of forgiveness, or form of betrayal, or form of the magnitude of everything that can be around forgiveness can come from even the people you love, even people you love the most. So you need to set yourself free and forgive yourself and forgive others. And I know karma is a very interesting thing in that if you wrong someone, then they will say, oh, karma will deal with that, or whatever this case may be, whatever you believe in. And it's true, you know. I mean, I can tell you from a personal experience that I did something to someone, and I actually did it twice to two people. And I always carried it, like I always knew, like, oh, in my life, something like this might happen to me, because I never felt comfortable doing what I did. And lo and behold, karma came to catch up with me, and I paid the price 2 times. And that's also a lesson in itself. So I woke up one day and just decided, you know what, I can, within the second lesson, by the way, within the process of me getting my second karma of the 2 things I did, and it comes when you least expect it, by the way. And so I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what, let me ask the universe for forgiveness from the people I've hurt, and let me ask angels and my ancestors and God to send my energies of apology and forgiveness and remorse and all the good things, you know, to the people that I've wronged in the past. Because I saw in that very moment of my karma that I cannot move like this. And if ever I want to free myself, I need to ask for that forgiveness. And the same person that had because my karma caught up with me, so now someone had wronged me, you know. So I needed to also send the same energies, ask God to send the same energies to that person that I have forgiven them. Because that was important for me as well, to understand that if I can ask for forgiveness from someone else, I need to be a forgiver too. And this is one of the most powerful lessons I've learned in my life. And it's almost like, in fact, it's not almost, it's a revelation. It's a huge revelation. And I soon understood that it had to be me. It had to happen to me for me to grow and move on my life with so much more wisdom, so much more hunger to always do good, always do good, and always move with love. And I feel so good because I'm free now. And another thing, the person that has wronged me now hasn't even asked for forgiveness, but I feel so good that I've forgiven them because it has released me. And in saying that, it's this, I'm the same man that hopes someone else that I've wronged in the past has forgiven me. And yeah, I think it's so important, guys, to make sure that you always move with good intentions. And if something is pressing you to make decisions out of desperation, decisions out of greed and all those things, just understand that the devil is using you. And it's not a place where you would like to live generally. And karma is real. And as much as we're talking about forgiveness here, it's at the moment that you see a message like this and have your own life realizations like I just did, that you need to decide that you will move with goodness and only pure intentions, so that you don't come to a place where you are the one that is asking for forgiveness. But it's okay if you cannot control what other people do to you. And it's okay to be the one that forgives other people, because you are a person of light, you are a person of goodness, and you are of the divine. And that's what the divine does. If you want to move with flow, you can't carry these things, hate, pain, anger with you. You would have to forgive and release for complete freedom and peace. Whoa, that was bars though. What? Bars. Oh my days. Okay, I think we're done. We're done. Oh my days. You know, just at the very moment, there was a tingling in my brain that this is why I even started this thing, because I had a dream about it, and I saw someone on Instagram speaking about how it's important to, when you have downloads or dreams about things, because you've been given a gift by your ancestors and God and angels to have such a dream. And it's so important to shorten the period from moving from your dream to action. So I'm so glad I acted upon this dream, because I can see that I have this gift, and I always felt that I need to improve and share messages to other people about my story, you know. And it feels natural, and it feels so good, because nothing is scripted for me. I don't have to be frying my brain to give these messages. The only thing I fry my brain about is my camera positions and, you know, all of those things. Content creators know. So yeah, I love living in this purpose. And yeah, great week ahead, guys. And remember to never give up and keep going like the water. Let's go! Oh, my days. We live.